everyone and welcome to or back to my channel. I'm Veronica and this is my channel for my horsey adventures. I would be very happy if you took the time to look through my channel. If you like it, please click on the subscribe button down below. If you would like to get notifications when I post a video, you also click on the bell. I would also be very happy if you followed Rauen and I's adventures over on Instagram. I'm an ambassador for Horseplay Apparel. If you find something you like on the website horseplayapparel.com, you can use my code Veronica10 when you check out. And there will be a new spring line launched in not that long, I think, so stay tuned for that. Let's get on with the video. And just to show you, this is how I store my saddle pads. This is in the IKEA bag it's called Dumpa, and I see now that I don't need any more saddle pads because I could hardly fit the ones that I have in these two. So yeah, let's move over to the collection. In this video, I will show you my saddle pad collection. I have done one of these or two of these videos before, but it has grown a little bit since that. So I thought that I would just get it out of the way because I know that some of you have actually asked me to do a saddle pad collection, and of course I would do that because I've had some new additions that I haven't shown you guys yet in like a video like this, only on Rauen. So yeah, and it gives me also a little bit of time to organize them as well. So let's get on with the video, and let's start with the first saddle pad I ever bought, which is this purple one from Horse. This is, I believe, a jump saddle pad because the horse that I bought it for was Bliss, and she had an all-purpose saddle, which also Rauen has. So yeah, this is the purple one, and it also has like this white line here. Has the straps here and also the girt straps here. And it's nothing fancy, it's just the purple one from Horse. I also have a sort of a matching base layer for that one. Anyway, the next saddle pad I have is also from the brand Horse with a set. It's sort of the same saddle pad but released in a newer version, and this is the blue one, and it also have a little bit of sparkly silver lining here. We all need a sparkly silver lining, and also have the straps, and it's blue underneath here. This one also looks very smart on Rauen in his color, so yeah. The next one I have is I bought this used, and it's from Harry's Horse. This is a turquoise, do you call it that? Aqua turquoise sort of a color. It says Equestrian Society here on both sides, and yeah, it's Harry's Horse. Do you have all the straps? Has this binding on it, and it's really nice. I do actually have a sort of a matching bridle for that one. So you've seen in the other videos that I use a turquoise bridle, which actually do match good to this saddle pad, but I always forgot to bring the saddle pad to the barn. The next one is also bought used, and it's from Horse Guard, and it's just a plain pink one. So used, I forgot it last year, but I will remember it this year and wear pink throughout October. Then I have another saddle pad from Horse with a set, but this one is bought from Horseplay Apparel, and it has an embroidery here. It says Horseplay Apparel, and this is from the sort of a ocean themed line they did have. So yeah, it's navy, and I've used it quite a lot. I also have sort of a base layer that goes with that one that says Inside Rain, outside leg on it, which is from Horseplay Apparel. One more from Harry's Horse, and I love this color. This is sort of a wine red one. Has a navy lining here and a white sort of thread going through. Really nice saddle pad. I like this as well. I think I like all my saddle pads, to be honest. Next one is the last one I do have from Harry's Horse, and it's this orange one. And I kid you not, this orange is sort of a special orange color, so when I put it on Rauen, he actually looks good in it, even though he's chestnut. So the same as the red one, it does have the navy around here and this white one. So yeah, Harry's Horse. Then we come to my more exclusive saddle pads, if I can call it that. Let me just shift my position a little bit so I don't kill my feet. This one is from PS of Sweden. It says dreams do come true, and it is this gorgeous emerald one from PS of Sweden. Has the PS of Sweden here, has the brown piping and sort of a glittery binding as well. Lovely emerald color. Just it's such a good pad. I love PS of Sweden. They make such good pads, and it looks gorgeous on Rauen. Then comes my first PS of Sweden one. No, this is my second PS of Sweden one. The emerald one I bought because I was so sad that Attila passed away, and I really, when I saw it, I just thought that this will look so nice on Attila and his color, but never got to wear it with Attila. So this one is sort of my my comfort myself by after Attila died. So I just had to have the saddle pad because I thought that this would look gorgeous on him, and I never got to use it on him. But it looks absolutely stunning on Rauen. So I'm so glad I bought it. So yeah, my second PS of Sweden one is this one, Dream It, Think It, Ride It. And it's this blue ruffled one, and it's also so gorgeous with the squishy thing here. And yeah, I have a matching base layer for this one as well from PS of Sweden. And yeah, that's that. Do love it. We used it a lot, Rauen and I, when we were at the riding camp 2 years ago. Not last year, but in 2021 we used that. The next one is probably my favorite color in the whole wide world, and my favorite shade of gold, which is rose gold. I loved rose gold since I was 14 years old, which is a long time ago. But when I saw this saddle pad, I just knew I just had to have it. I really just had to have it with the matching base layer. So this is the Equestrian Stockholm one. I can't remember if it's the Morocco blue or the Monaco blue, one of the M blues, but it has the rose gold around the edges, also has the rose gold here on the side. It's such a nice saddle pad. I just love this, and I love it also on Rauen. He looks so good in it, and it's like, yeah, it's like my precious saddle pad as well. Then from the same line, I think they would drop like almost at the same time. I also got the Orchid Bloom one because I also, as much as I love blue, I also love purple. So I got this one with a lighter shade of lilac or purple here and the nice purple here. This is also from Equestrian Stockholm. Such a gorgeous pad. Also a color that looks really nice on the chestnut, if you were wondering. and you've probably seen me wearing this one and my matching saddle pad, my matching base layer to the saddle pad. Then I have one saddle pad which is from the brand Paladin, and it's this funny one. I love this one. It's the white one with the flamingo on. You have probably seen these saddle pads with like the peacock feathers in like a dark blue color, like it just pops out. But when I went to the website and I saw this one with the flamingo on, I was sold, because my favorite bird is flamingo. It's a little bit crazy because I think that is sort of a symbol for swingers. I'm not a swinger, but I do love flamingos. So I wore this probably too much this summer, last summer, and when I wore it, one at the bar were like, Veronica, that saddle pad is ridiculous, it's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, in a way it's sort of ugly, so it becomes like cool and nice. I just love it. But the purpose on this one is that this saddle pad is made from bottles that are plastic bottles that are found in the ocean or out in nature. So it's a saddle pad with a purpose. So I'm very, very, very lucky, I think, to own it. I got like a discount code from Just Horsey Mia over here on YouTube, and I bought this saddle pad with that discount code, and I just love it. I think maybe many people will think it's so ugly. I think it's so cool. I just feel lucky to have it, because I don't think there is many people in Norway with this saddle pad. So and you can use greens, you can use white, you can use pink with it. I think it's awesome. Next saddle pad I have is my only competition saddle pad, because I have only started one competition in dressage. Hopefully there will be more competitions, and then I have to think about getting a new saddle pad, white saddle pad for that one. I have seen the perfect one, but again, I need to satisfy why I use money for saddle pads. So if I don't start much show this year, I don't need another saddle pad. But this one I won in a giveaway, actually, from Just Horsey Mia, and it's this horse one. I think it's an all-purpose one, but looks like more like a dressage-ish saddle pad. It's this one. I stitched this on myself because it's Velcro, and the numbers that we use for shows can just be put on here. So I stitched that on. So this is my saddle pad for competitions. It's this white one from Horse. It has this navy binding. I actually thought they were black, but it's navy, but doesn't matter even though I have a black jacket. So there's that. It's washed after last competition. It wasn't actually that dirty, but I just felt like I have to wash it, and so it's nice and clean for my next competition, hopefully. Hopefully next competition, yeah. Next one I also bought used from Just Horsey Mia. You get a lot of shout outs here, Mia. But this one was so beautiful. She had it out on Instagram selling it, and I was looking at it and I was like, so nice. And again, I just have to, in my head, justify why I use money on saddle pads when I don't have my own horse. But ended up, of course, buying it, and it's this one, this black and gold one from Equito. I think it's a full, I don't know if it's an all-purpose one or a dressage one, but anyway, it goes good with the saddle of Rauen, who has an all-round saddle. Has the gold here. It actually has a rose gold here, which I love, and it's sort of yeah. And the Equito emblem here in gold, and it's black, and it's soft, and it's pretty. And one of my favorite saddle pads to use on Rauen, because he looks like $1,000,000 when he wears it, with all the gold and his chestnut color. And yeah, when I wore this at the riding camp that I went to, I got a lot of compliments for it because there was something about it was sunny, it had a gold on it, he was braided, he looked so smart, and yeah, it's a really nice saddle pad. The next saddle pads I'm going to show you are actually the newest ones in my collection. Again, I can't justify buying a saddle pad if it costs more than 1,000 kroners, because I don't see the reason why I should use 1,000 kroners to buy a saddle pad for a horse that I don't own. But this saddle pad I won. I won this saddle pad in an Instagram competition from a local tack shop. And I've heard a lot of great things about the brand. Always think the brand is a little bit overpriced. Never justify why the clothes are so expensive. They have so small sizes, and if I could ever buy anything from this brand, it's a saddle pad or a hat or socks. But when I won this saddle pad, I was over the moon, because this saddle pad is worth 1,200 Norwegian kroners, and 1,200 Norwegian kroners for this color. That is nothing very special with it, just the brand. I can go with it because I won it. And it's this Cavalleria Toscana one in the navy, and the reason why I chose this navy color is because that is the color that had two sort of navy shades on it. So it has Cavalleria Toscana here, says Cavalleria Toscana here on the spine of it. Has a really good material. I've heard a lot of they are very good material and they last for a long time because they are pricey. But again, can't justify why to buy a saddle pad for over 1,000 kroners when it looks like this. It is plain. It doesn't really have anything special about it, and I could choose between a black one, like a plain black one, dressage cut, or jump cut. And I chose this one because this had two colors, and that's about the only thing that stands out with it. So it's a very expensive saddle pad in my collection that I didn't pay for. I love it. My newest saddle pad, I can see now it's a little bit dirty. I have to go over it with a baby wipe afterwards. This one also is a saddle pad that I had my eye on and could not justify buying it because it costed over 1,000 kroners. I was like, nope, can't buy it. Really want it? Yes, because it's stunning. But again, no. I just don't see why I should buy that saddle pad in that color for that much money. But this one stands out though. This is I think it's the winter collection, or was it the Christmas collection of PS of Sweden? I mean, come on. It's the Stardust one. It's the sparkly one. I don't know if you can see it, but it's sparkly. It's gorgeous, it's black, it's sparkly. It says, if you can dream it, you can do it. And I most certainly dreamt of this one. And guess what? It was on sale. It was 50% off. 50% off, so I didn't pay 1,000 kroners for it. I paid like 556 kroners or something for it, with the shipping. So I could justify it. I could justify getting it. Has grey binding, says PS of Sweden, sparkles. Looked amazing on Rauen. He looked like a superstar when we wore it at our lesson. Yeah, it's just so gorgeous. It's really gorgeous. Found out that it matches perfectly with my Maya Dolores base layer and my Maya Dolores riding tights. So yeah, I have it and I'm happy. And if money can't buy happiness, well, I have a stack of saddle pads that can show you that it most certainly can. If it costs under 1,000 kroners, of course. So yeah, that is all my saddle pads, which probably some of you don't see the reason why I have the use for, because I don't have my own horse. I'm admitting that I do have a problem. After this sparkly saddle pad, I said that probably won't buy any more saddle pads in 2023 unless there is one saddle pad that comes out that I can't get out of my head. My pride and joy, my stack of saddle pads. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video and my saddle pad collection. And please, if you haven't already, click on the red subscribe button, and I will be back with a new video soon. I usually post every Monday, but this video is an extra one, so I thought there would be a little bit of Sunday fun to get it out now. There will also be a giveaway video soon out, and yeah, see you again in my next video. Goodbye!